Hey, Gravy Stealer. Nighttime. Yep, you going now, huh? She comes up every morning and she steals the gravy and then she leaves. Not her bowl.
Well, Morris did go over to eat with Marty, and I petted on him and everything, and then he left. I'm not sure why. But he let me pet him like normal. It's just not normal that he's not eating. Tux is doing good. Hey, Morris. Stripey, come here, Stripe. Come here, Stripey. Come on. Come on, boys. Come back and eat. Don did walk past to go into the garage and get the car, but that doesn't normally offend Morris's sensibilities. There you go. Good boy. So they've totally changed our forecast now. Basically, we're not supposed to get anything anymore. I mean, we're not going to get any snow or ice accumulation or anything. It went, I guess the thing that's off the coast isn't going to come back as far inland. It shifted more east. It's going to hold up out there, but not as far inland. So I don't know. It will be what it will be. But definitely normal schedule today. We're going to be in the 40s. You doing okay this morning? Hi. I'm not trying to catch you to take you to the vet. Okay. Alright, we are on time this morning. Ruby could use a bath. Poor girl. Good morning, Ruby. Oh, it's nice and warm in here. We're not seeing any sky color this morning from the sunrise. We're supposed to have rain showers today. Nothing serious, not storms or anything, just a little showers moving through. And I would say that's going to give us a mostly cloudy day. Traffic is very reasonable so far. So we've got some sort of an accident up here at 401 and 1010. I only think we're going to lose about 5 minutes, and we were actually really on schedule this morning, so that shouldn't be a big deal for us. When I say accident, it could just be disabled vehicle too. I would say the officers pushed this truck over here. They kind of gave each other a high five. He must have been disabled. Yep, just shades of blue this morning, shades of blue. Well, yesterday morning when I came in to drop Johnny off, I noticed that the American flag was torn. It had gotten caught on the pole closer to me. I still think I see a small piece of it up there. Anyway, it was pretty messed up, and I see today that they put a new one up, so that's nice. Well, we did get just a little bit of color, but just a little bit. It's 45 out here. It's not so bad this morning. It'll almost be a pleasant walk today. Thanks for letting me finish yesterday's video.
Yeah, well, I was just plugging away at work.
Yeah, I
couldn't stay awake last night, so I rushed into the house, finished the editing, and we're a little later than normal for our walk, but not too late for me to meet Michelle if we press ourselves here. So we'll just have to stay on task. It's not so bad
Right.
today as it has been. It's really not going to be too cold, too much of a chore to walk today. It's been a couple days lately. It's like, God, I want to walk, but I really don't want to be cold. Oh, and the ever-changing weather forecast is we're solidly back in the 1 to 2 inches zone. Time will tell. Time will tell. We're not that far from the 2 to 5 inch zone, though, so shift west a little bit. I want to build a snowman. So Don and I are curious if you, meaning all of you watching, know the cost of a first-class priority mail stamp.
Well, first-class U.S. postage stamp.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Forever stamp.
Let me not say it right, because Don has family members that are retired postal employees. So be careful what you say in the comments.
That's right.
Although I don't think you ever worked for the post office.
No, I did work for UPS for like a week.
Well, anyway, the answer, if you coughed that up or asked your assistant at home, it's 58 cents since August of 2021.
Last year, right.
Last year. And Don and I knew it was bad, and we knew it was a lot, and still we were shocked that it's up to 58 cents.
Yeah, I was paying bills this morning.
Yeah, normally, you know, you go online now and you pay, or automatic draft, or the credit union has some bill pay thing, or, you know, the last thing you would want to do, well, our comment this morning is, oh, I ain't mailing that in. That's going to cost me. Well, how much is that going to cost me?
Yeah,
There's no way I'm paying essentially 60 cents to pay a bill that I already is, you know, is a bill. I mean,
this particular merchant didn't have a online. It's, you know, old-fashioned.
Yeah, you can turn around now. You did good. So, but the thing of it is too is that, you know, forever stamps are great in that, you know, you could buy them now, and 5 years from now you theoretically can still use them, and for what you paid 5 years back, because you all know by 5 years it'll probably cost $1 to mail a letter, for God's sake. But it's kind of like using a credit card instead of cash. When you have these forever stamps and they don't have what the current cost of postage is, it's sort of hiding from you how much you're paying. And then I love stamps. I've collected stamps at different points in my life, so I'm not picking on stamps, but stamps are not uniform in size, and the number that'll fit on one of those adhesive sheets is not the same from design to design, and they're not all, most importantly, multiples of 10 necessarily. You know, I see a lot of times the guys at the counter, and I don't go in the post office a lot, but when I have been in there, they have to, you know, they're counting rows and doing the little multiplication, because people often ask for partial sheets or whatever. And but you know, you just can't count on it. Oh, there's always 10, and it's always, let's just say for ease of math, 60 cents. That's going to be $6. Well, you know, no, not really, because maybe this sheet has 8 and this sheet has 15. And so that sort of hid also because of, you know, it's a little different there. Now, Don, if he had it this way, he'd just be ordering a roll of stamps, pay his money once every 5 years, whether he needed to or not. But I don't let him do that, because we have to have pretty stamps. Well, they cost the same, so why send boring? But anyway, so I don't know. That was a shocker. I'm sure many of you also avoid mailing off things that you can go and do online from the comfort of your computer. I doubt many of us are driving around paying bills anymore. We used to do that back in the day, though, right? And Fuquay does have a drop-off utility payment box there on Main Street, so for your utilities, if you need to go pay, you can still do that. But I think most of us aren't doing that anymore. And the reason why we did that probably back in the day, I'm leaning like in the 80s for me, was because they didn't clear the checks very fast. Now, dream on about that being the case, because it's pretty instantaneous. But I remember the days of checks not clearing immediately, and I may have taken advantage of that a time or two. We'll skip the stats today since I've got like 15 minutes to turn around and drive to meet Michelle. But it's starting to sprinkle out there, and I'm glad we got it in. I felt good out there today.
The weather was enough nicer. I didn't feel like I was suffering
Right, you want
in the cold and just having to be. I like walking. I like going out with Donnie and talking and walking and exercising. I like it, but I don't like it when I'm freezing, and
right.
it's been hard to stay warm the past couple
We got
days.
to have a talk, Tux. You need to go to the cat hotel so the other guys, when it starts raining harder, can come up here. And I've already moved you twice this morning. Once before I left to go downtown. Once before I left to go on the walk. And now I'm going to move you a third time. And I know you're going to fuss about it, but you've got to give the other guys their spot, because you can't be expecting the other spot to stay empty and you fill up their spot, okay? And there's a heating pad over there too.
No clue what they're doing over there. Looks like they're filling it back in now though, which is good. It's 49 degrees and we're supposed to have light rain over the next several hours. I'm almost a guardian angel.
Well, some toddler is going to be really excited and lucky.
Look at all the cute little twins. They're all lined up over here. Cute. Quick, somebody snatch them up.
Oh my gosh, look at these.
Yep, I still have mine. I got a couple of radio flyers to choose from. Yep, it's funny you put kids down here on them and they don't realize they steer.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep, just what every kid needs, a way to count down the days until school is out. Huh, Power and Glory special edition print. I have no place to put it, but I really, really like that. That's a pretty cool print with the tree roots there in the old house. Ed Hardy, look at you. That was a good find today. Those are Vans, and it's Hello Kitty, and it's really cool, and they're too small. But we are finding stuff today. I got a cool Easter lampshade for the table, and we found stuff. Well, we just got the announcement that school's closed tomorrow. No way. Ariel may be the recipient of some more new track clothes. Nike, I don't remember who that one is, but a good brand.
Oh yeah, these are
Wow, we found this for Ariel too. It's Fila. I love it. I want this one, but it's not my size. I suppose if what happens at the thrift store stays at the thrift store, then guys can have what happens in the garage stays in the garage. It looks like a tire on the bottom. It's kind of It's 1:15, so I am going to be making good time to go get Johnny. Let's see exactly what that is. It says right now I'd be there at 1:50, so I think I can get on campus anytime after 2. Yeah, because it's just nasty out there. It's 48, but it's raining pretty good now. I did not record in there as much as I do sometimes because the music was really loud today, and there was a lot of people to navigate around. But I'll show you a little bit more what I got when I got home. I did end up getting that one light bulb butterfly print. Dawn needs something for mounting something on in the kitchen that'll be visible up against the wall, and I really like the print, and I think it goes okay with the paint color out there. So the dining room color, that blue, so I picked that up. A couple of office supplies also for this cable cord device rearrangement thing that he's gonna do, and I got Johnny a jacket to have fun in the snow we're gonna get for tomorrow. Been a while since he needed a coat he could go out in the snow in, and they had a good deal in there, so just stuff like that. Well, Johnny and I were looking at the weather forecast, and looks like we won't be below freezing until 2 a.m. It's going to be raining here for a good bit. We were debating whether or not Taekwondo would get canceled. Usually they do whatever the schools do, but sometimes they don't. Not always. I would say about 70% of the time, so we'll see. I'm thinking it's going to be safe to go, though. We're going to be in the upper 30s, low 40s through 8 p.m. easy, so we'll see. It's yucky out here driving today with this rain. Could be worse though. Thankfully it's not slick. Now check out this sienna. It's a really pretty shade of emerald green. You probably can't see it good because of the stupid rain, but I don't think I've seen that color on the road before, and I really like it. And they are hauling. So I'm trying to catch up with them to see it better, but it's not happening. I've been in the kitchen since I came home. I'm making more bacon because we've almost ate all that I made a few days ago. And I made deviled eggs, which usually we eat half of them the first day and half the second day. And I've got meatballs for dinner tonight with leftovers. And then there's a whole leftover thing of the wings from last night. So if we lose power tomorrow, we got food. We got food we can heat up on the grill. No fuss, no muss, we're ready. So I took the Triangle Tesla bi-weekly virtual meetup from the car. That's kind of cool, I think. Having the white seat show up in the background at night. Use Sketchpad to brighten up the interior of the car. Works really well. And Johnny should be out any minute now.